Good morning. The blackout curtains work. Everyone will be happy to know. Having my breakfast. Some grapefruit. For those that have watched a lot of my vlogs, I never used to like grapefruit. Now I have to have it every day. If I don't have one, I feel like part of my day is missing, which is odd. So yeah, good morning. I'm now having toast, bendy toast. All day it's looked like it's going to rain, and it hasn't. I've been sitting here thinking, oh, I want to go for a walk, want to go for a walk, want to go for a walk. It's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain. It hasn't. So I'm going for a walk. It will now rain. I need to do this more often. A lot more often, to be honest. It's hard to explain why my fitness is... It's not hard to explain why my fitness is so bad. Why I let it get worse and worse and worse, to be quite honest. And I don't mean just because I've got a lung disease. That's an easy excuse. Excusable reason. Because there is a reason. Listen to me, I'm out of breath. I'm walking, it's actually downhill a little bit. You can see. It's slightly downhill. What I mean is, when I first got diagnosed with sarcoidosis, which is an autoimmune disease, when was it? 6 years ago? So I was diagnosed with that 6 years ago. And it sort of inspired me. It pushed me on to get into the best shape of my life. And I really did push myself. Then when I got diagnosed with Aspergillosis, which is a fungal growth in my lungs, which was sort of caused by having sarcoidosis, sort of. Sarcoidosis gave me cavities. The cavities is where the fungal growth is. So I don't know if it's because the prognosis is different. So sarcoidosis is a lifelong condition. People do die from it. Bernie Mac, he died from it. I don't know the guy's name. Big guy from oh, what's that film called? This guy, you'll know him. So anyway, I don't know if because the prognosis on that was it's bad for you, but you don't know what's going to happen. Whereas the prognosis on Aspergillosis was you're basically going to die. I don't even know why I'm laughing, it's not that funny. So I think that changed the way that I dealt with it, challenged myself, that type of thing, because being diagnosed with sarcoidosis felt like a challenge, whereas being diagnosed with Aspergillosis was like a death sentence. And I felt really ill when I first had it. Could have you got me? If it's windy, I apologise. Let me get out of the wind. This is the best I can get for no wind. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't know if it's because, well, to be honest, it probably is because, and I probably do know, because there was no, well, there seems no chance that I'd even be here now today. There was sort of accepting the fact and just like, hurry. I didn't swear then. It sounded like it, but I didn't. Accepting the fact and just be like, oh, hurry up then. Like, what's the point? Like, there's no point. And the longer I went not doing something, the worse my breathing got because I was no longer exercising. Some days I do 200-300 steps in a day. I haven't done more than 10,000 steps in about, do you know what, I don't even know. I've not been to the gym for 2 years and 5 months. And I just go to the gym minimum 5 times a week, most days 6 days a week. Well, that was fast for an area of maybe 30. That clearly was not 31 an hour. Yeah, so I just accepted defeat, really. It's got windy again, isn't it? I'm gonna walk back up. It's raining over there. Walking up a hill. Back on my bed. I had to stop a few times walking back. And, like I said it would, it started raining. So I've checked on my phone, and the last time I did over 10,000 steps, I did 10,501 steps, was the 15th of October 2016. That's pretty poor. So yeah, as I was saying, it was just like acceptance. It was just hurry up and let's just get this over and done with. But my fitness has got so bad now, or my breathing, my recovery rate. Like I said, I walked back from, well, I've done 4,000 steps. Let's imagine I did 3,000 steps, which I don't know, about a mile and a bit. And yeah, some of it was uphill, but I stopped twice walking back just to catch my breath. And yes, I have got a lung disease and I've lost capacity and function and stuff, but I also am really unfit, and I think it's time that I really did something about it, or at least made a bit of a conscious effort. And I think a part of it is getting my head around the fitness level I want isn't achievable. The fitness level I should be aiming for is what most people's level of unfitness is. So it's getting my head around the acceptance of I will never be able to be someone that sort of does what I used to do and work out the way I used to work out, but it doesn't mean I can't be fitter than I am. So I guess that's the goal. Plus, look at these skinny arms. Oh, and my thinning hair. Yeah. I didn't get a time lapse when I was out. What type of a vlogger goes out when it's really windy with loads of clouds and doesn't get a time lapse? Sack me. I've also just looked on my phone, and my daily average, which is here, my daily average steps since June 2016 is 2,702 is my daily average. So yeah, that is shocking. Really poor. I'm still in the bedroom, but I am actually working. So to prove my point that it's this house that blocks my nose, it's blocked again. And it was not blocked when I was walking. It's definitely this house. I think it's the paint. So the house was recently refurbished, decorated. Don't know why I said refurbished. It was recently decorated before we moved in, and I bet you they used really cheap paint with really bad chemicals in it, and it's just the chemicals still coming off the paint. Convinced of it. I can't think of anything else it can be. So I'm sitting watching YouTube. I'm exhausted from that walk. I really am exhausted. But on the other hand, I'm not eating a lot today. So I've also, following on from wanting to get fitter, I'm contemplating prepping food again. So for those of you that don't fully know what I mean, so I used to prep food, and I used to eat a prep food diet. So a prep food diet is basically you have 6 or 7 meals for the day, whether you have the same amount of calories as you normally would eat, and instead of 3 meals you have 6 or 7, or you're increasing your calories, whatever, that's irrelevant. But you prep it all first. So it's just a nightmare doing it. It's convenient because when you want to eat something, you just grab it, and if you want to be eating healthy, it's easier to grab something that you've made that is healthy, rather than you're hungry, you think I need to cook something, I'll just grab some biscuits or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, watching YouTube, and I'm watching this. So this is
Fiona Robinson, who is the wife of Chris. I could have done a screen grab then and just showed it to you, but I didn't. Obviously that wasn't Fiona that you saw, but it's her channel. Go check it out. I appeared in the vlog. I'm famous. Look. That was me being highly professional and catching everything on my phone, which didn't actually work, which was annoying. I went Facebook Live, and as soon as I stood up and walked close, I lost signal, which was actually a massive frustration. It's that time again. Injection. And the last 3 or 4 times I've injected, I've got really bad side effects from it. Fingers crossed, not this time. In fact, I'm going to take some paracetamol at the same time. Well, not exactly the same time I'm injecting, because that would be, you get what I mean. So this is the size of the needle. I'm not sure if you can see it. Sticking me. Sometimes it's fine. Other times, it really stings. It's about an inch, I would say. Yeah, it's about an inch. I don't see if you can see. Look, my finger next to it to give it some scale. Anyway, bedtime. Good morning. My hair. Oh. Yeah, good morning. It looks really nice and sunny outside. It's freezing. It is so bitterly cold, it's ridiculous. I feel exhausted. I was just working, and I tend to work mainly sitting on my bed. Fell asleep. Oh, God. I don't normally have coffee in the evening, but I'm going to have one now. I've decided which coffee to have. I normally have this. It's really nice. But Janine bought some gingerbread latte, so why not? And I want to point out, this isn't mine. My son's here. He has sugar in his tea, like the majority of people. Still feeling exhausted. But the one thing that I now do is listen to my body, to be honest. My hair does look awesome. Yeah, listen to my body. So, before I was diagnosed with chronic illnesses or whatever, I'd push through feeling exhausted. It's like weakness, isn't it? Accepting that you're tired. Whereas now, I try and accept it. So I've literally done nothing today. Just chilled out on a few bits of work. Probably spent about 4 hours on phone calls. But that's it. And you have to do that sometimes. Clearly I was tired. I fell asleep working. Still feel tired now. I'm not normally someone to drink coffee. I've had 2 coffees today, which is probably 2 more than I've had in the last 20 days. I'll tell a lie. I did have one the other day. Janine made me one of those gingerbread ones, gingerbread latte the other day, which is how I knew that I liked them. So yeah, so in short, if you feel tired, just go with it. It's not a sign of weakness or being defeatist. Your body knows best, majority of the time. But when it comes to something like your body knows best, then you're clearly tired for a reason. So nothing today. Now I think it's time to have something healthy, And I've got food delivery coming today. I'm looking down here because there's loads of fruit down here. I'm going to make myself a smoothie. Smoothie done. So I've got, what's in there? 2 bananas, about 6 or 7 strawberries, 2 handfuls of spinach, flax seeds, cinnamon, almond milk, ginger, oats. What else did I put in? I think that's it. What it tastes like. Really nice. Really, really thick. I remember when I used to work out, and it just reminded me of this, of having put oats in my smoothie. I used to drink oats, so I'd get this, say, and just put in water, 40 grams of oats, sometimes 60 grams of oats, and drink them. My life is so much different now. I actually enjoyed it. It was actually a nice thing to do. Yeah, that would be a quick way for me to get carbs without having to cook something. Clearly lazy. Yeah. I wonder if I still like the taste of it. I've got a feeling I won't like it. I don't think I will. I've not done that for at least 2.5 years. I've not drunk oats for 2.5 years. I did used to have it with protein powder sometimes, but if I just wanted some carbohydrates in, I would drink water with oats. I never used to blend them either. I'd like chew them. Like, yeah, weird, isn't it?